my dream, my body, my life. How could you, Mom?
I don't remember the hospital's name. It didn't feel like a place where people get better. It was cold and the walls were a sickly pale green, a color that made me feel cold deep inside. I was only 16 when my mother held my hand, but her grip was so tight, not loving. She walked fast down the hall. I kept asking her, "Why are we here? Am I sick?" She never answered. She just squeezed my hand, telling me to be quiet and obey. In the small room, I sat there scared. My mom stood by the door, stiff and silent. A nurse and a doctor came in. They told me to lie back. I felt something cold and sharp, and then a terrible blinding pain. I screamed, but hands held me down fast. When they were finished, I was in so much pain that I couldn't even scream. My mother's voice was calm. "We're leaving now. Thank you, doctor." When we got outside, she told me I'll understand when I grow older and I'll be grateful. I knew my mother was not like other mothers. Her work was her body. She was a prostitute, a worker who used her beauty for money. She's getting older now, almost 56, and her clients were fewer. She spent a lot on heavy makeup and gold jewelries, trying to keep up the look. She really needed the money. Later that night, I heard a strange man's loud laugh in the living room. My mom pointed to my room. The next morning, there was a neat pile of new money on the table, and next to the money was a bottle of small white pills with no label. The crying stopped after a while. My mother taught me that the only thing that mattered is money. She made me wear bright clothes and put on red color on my lips. When the men came, the money went straight to her. "Wash up quickly," she would say. "Another one is coming." My life was a living hell. Then one day at the store, I met him. A kind man who asked for the milk. The very moment I set my eyes on him, I felt deeply in love with him. He was gentle and he made me feel safe. 6 months later, he asked me to marry him. I said yes because that was like my escape route. My mother didn't really care about that. She only cared I had a good job. We got married quietly, and one night he held my hands full of hope. "I want a big family," he said. I smiled and said, "I want that too. I truly wish it." 3 years passed. No baby came. He stayed patient, but his eyes showed worries. "Let's go to the doctor," he said. "We'll find out together." We got tested. The doctor called us in. He looked at me and asked, "Have you had an abortion before or any form of surgery?" I shook my head saying, "I have never been pregnant before, but for a surgery, I have actually undergone a surgery, but I didn't know what it was about." The doctor looked at my husband and then back at me. He looked very sad, and then he told me the truth that killed my life. "I'm sorry, but you do not have a womb." The car ride home was heavy and silent. My husband looked at me, confusion and pain on his face. I felt completely empty. When we got home, I walked straight to my mother's room. She was sitting peeling an orange, relaxed and calm. Her heavy makeup was still on her face. My voice was quiet but full of terrible anger.
"Where is it? Where is my womb?"
She stood up, her face turning mean.
"I did it for you, Amanda. I don't want you to make the same mistake I made. I suffered, Amanda. I went through hell just for us to survive. I did to protect you." "You sold my dream, my body, my life. How could you, Mom?" "No, Amanda, I saved you from letting any dirty, unwanted child ruin our chances of making money. You should be thankful."
I couldn't speak anymore. I turned and walked out of the room, slow and heavy, with the true weight of our crime. In the living room, I saw him, my husband. He stood by the door. His suitcase were already packed. He did not look at my face. He did not say a word. He just walked past me, opened the door, and left. He took his hope, his dreams of kids, and the only love I've ever known. He left me with the woman who destroyed my life in a house bought by my shame. The silence of the house was complete. I stood there in so much pain and anger, knowing that the woman who destroyed my life was sitting inside, not giving a heck about me. I ran inside without giving a second thought, and I stabbed my mother. I knelt down there watching her bleed to death, and then I called the police, knowing I have absolutely nothing to lose. If you were me, if you were Amanda, what would you have done?
If you like the story, like, share, and follow for more. Thank you very much for watching. It's your favorite girl, Kels.